right, so if you're like me, you were sitting here wondering, how is downtown Los Angeles? All you hear is downtown LA, full of greatness, Magic Johnson, COVID-19, beauty, fun, amazingness. Until you get down there, and it's none of that. Well, it's COVID-19, but let me explain what's going on with it, all right? So before the story even starts, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I've been off social media. I've just haven't had inspiration. When I don't have inspiration, I'm not putting a video. So blah, 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 here's the theatrics, all that stuff is out the way. I went to downtown Los Angeles, and understand this, I went there with the intent because I was supposed to go down there and trade with a group called Elite Capital. I'll be doing a video on that. I stock trade now for the people that don't know. I was going to meet up with them to record and, you know, basically do a video because I don't think anyone has officially done it where they sat down with a live trader and traded actual stocks. I don't think anybody has actually done that. Besides, I think, what was it, that Nord Trade dude? And that was only the reason he was there was because the homie was trying to see if he was actually a trader and all that, or he was stealing signals. But I digress, all right? That's my main reason for going there. Where I'm from Virginia. The average income there between 30,000 to 50,000, right? And also, I get great hotel discounts and all that. So usually when I stay at a place, I'm getting it for the cheap. Now, the people I'm with, they get money. And when you hang with people that get money, you gotta make it seem like you get money, because you know what I'm saying? If you don't, you just gonna be out there homeless too. So I sit there, I'm looking around for hotel rooms and all that. In downtown LA, usually with my hotel discount, I can't, you know, it's a popular area. I can't get a discount like that. So I look up, you know, somewhere else. I look at Marriott and all that, right? And there's gonna be random clips of just things that were happening because everything was just going wrong for this, all right? Everything was just going wrong. So I ended up staying at JW Marriott, which was connected to the Ritz-Carlton, which is literally right across from the Staples Center. Like you could literally walk like maybe a minute, it might've been less than a minute to go right next to the Staples Center, right? So I'm looking at how much it is per night, 400. I'm like, oh, okay, that hurts, all right? Now I end up at LAX, that airport. I had never flown into LAX before. Usually I'm going into Ontario or I'm going to John Wayne Airport in Cali, for the Cali people that know. A lot smaller airport, easier to maneuver. When you fly in the airport, you don't want to go to a big ass airport because you're gonna sit there and just be how I was, right? You have to take a bus to get to your Lyft or Uber driver. I walked up probably a whole mile and a half. It took me about 30 to 45 minutes to finally realize, wait a minute. I have to go near this area in order for my Lyft or Uber driver to pick me up from this select area. So I go through all that BS, boom. I hurry up, rush there, put my stuff in there. LV Skinny, my brother, pulls up on me. He parks his car there. I think they were charging what? It was like $50 a night to park your car there, but I got a credit or something. So yeah, whatever, cool. That's cool and all that. The room looked good. I'm gonna show you the pictures here, of what it was like. We decide, we go to a restaurant. I can't figure the name of it. Nusret, Nusret, I'm assuming that's the name of it. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. So I go there, it's an Italian restaurant. And for the most part, I usually don't eat Italian food, right? But like I said, I'm meeting up with the group, I'm meeting up with Elite Capital, and I'm all cool with them, understand that. We all came from Aristotle's group. They sitting there, Rolex watches on and all that. I'm looking at some of the stuff they got, they sipping Dom, and let me tell you, for the people that never had Dom Perignon, it tastes like piss water. They get in trouble. I ain't never actually seen no truffle. Real truffle with pasta and all that, right? I'm looking on the menu, I'm like, how much is that right there? I'm like, oh, that's $100 a plate. $100 a plate? I'm like, oh my gosh, where am I at? Skinny, me and Skinny looking at each other like, oh, that hurts. So boom, we go to another place. We end up drinking. That next day comes around. All of us were so just turned up that we ended up not being able to trade together. And I left my laptop charger. So I didn't even get to trade. And this, I got an Asus, right? It has to have a certain charger. It's like one of those, a super, it's got like an RTX 3080 in it. I think I lost $80 on the day and I was pissed. I was like, wow, I could have won.
In 08, we still got LV Skinny, still fucking asleep on the couch.
His ass went out to go get some street tacos at 4 a.m. and ended up at some random hood bar or something. I don't know where the hell he ended up. He finally wakes up. We're going around downtown LA and I'm like, Good LA air, downtown LA air. Oh, it smells so amazing. Just kidding. It smelled homeless. Like, what is it? Is it Bed Bath & Beyond? You know when they have the candle sales? Like they put asshole, piss, and fucking throw up all in one. They made a candle out of it. So I'm walking around, homeless people, homeless people, homeless people, right? And these ain't no little homeless people. I'm 6'1". They are towering over me. There was one homeless dude in particular. I'll never forget him. His feet was swole up. Anywhere from 6'3" to 6'5". And I watched it and I never seen anything crazy like this. He goes, digs in the trash can, grabs the water bottle. He said, Joseph, yeah. And threw the water bottle, right? I looked to see, I'm like, oh, where's this homie at, man? And maybe he recycling. So I go look to see where he threw the water bottle. He threw it on the ground to an imaginary person. He wasn't even there. He wasn't even, he's digging in the trash can. I should have expected it wasn't, I'm like, oh, hell no. Let me keep it moving. And keep in mind, he's 6'3", 6'5". So if he just decided to he just starts scratching people, then he just goes in there and I just hear, and I'm like, I don't think that nigga got any food. Then I see another homeless dude, and he had to be at least 6'5". This dude was a big dude. And I don't know why statistically I thought that like the taller you were, the less likely you were to be homeless. I don't know where, I don't even think it was on Google. And he just walking around, no shoes, just looking crazy. And I'm just there like, okay. And I'm walking past people, right? In LA, y'all don't really greet each other of like, hey, how you doing? Like as a cordial respect to each other. Like it's just weird. We end up later going, it was me and Skinny, my homie Johnny Boy and Elite Capital. We go to a restaurant. It was $1,500 minimum to get a table. $1,500 minimum to get a table to eat. Never heard of it before in my life. We expecting the food to be amazing. I got something, it was supposed to be like a Wagyu like type meal thing. It looked like they gave me hamburger helper and some noodles and put it in a giant ass Kung Lao hat. We just eating, we this is gonna serve its purpose just to fill us, but the plate was $30 and it wasn't even good. Me, Johnny Boy, Skinny, we getting margaritas. We trying to get turned up, right? Because apparently we were supposed to go to the strip club after this, which that's another story. That'll be another story time explaining that event because I had never been to a strip club. Fast forward through that night, I iterate that to tell you like, hey, it costs a whole bunch of money for a whole bunch of people to sit in the area and not even talk to each other. That's the main thing that I've learned from this is that y'all don't talk to each other. Everybody just acts famous. It's so stupid. How do you expect to become better by sitting there with the people that you're already with? It makes no logical sense at all. The next day, Gary go out or whatnot, and we go to a place, I can't think of the name of it, but Lil Key was supposed to be there, the rapper, right? We sit there, pay to get ahead of the line. They're like $80 per person. I'm like, all right, cool. Here, pay for me, pay for my brother. Let us get in there. You walk in, the bar is right behind you. And then forward is like a little stage area, sectional, little hallway for like a regular area. So I'm like, okay, what is this? Let me get a drink right fast. So I get a drink, spend damn near almost $30 on a drink. I asked my brother, like, what is this? What is this? Like, does everybody just sit in a section and nobody talks to each other? Nobody does anything? He like, man, that's why I don't come to downtown LA. Everybody just sit there and keep to themselves. I'm like, yo, so I'm blowing bread to sit here with y'all when I could go to somewhere else like an Anaheim, Fullerton, somewhere around there, have a grand old time and spend way less money. I'm telling you, I've heard people say, oh, Anaheim, Fullerton, that's a college kid area. Now blah, blah, blah. Cool. Them college kids or whatever, everybody I met down there was cool. The bartender there was cool. He like, yo, you want to get Casamigos? He cut me a deal on it. I was buying a whole bunch of Casamigo drinks for me, Kale, Skin, just whatever, just doing that over and over and over. Having fun, enjoying myself. I did not enjoy myself in downtown Los Angeles. I did not. The people I was with, cool, everything. But you will not enjoy yourself. And that's what they do not tell you. It makes you feel like you just went there to go hang with your partners. And that's it. You're not gonna speak to somebody that can advance you and put you on game and all that. You just talk to your partners over and over. That's it. I hated it. I hated it so much. Everything was really expensive. Nobody's friendly. And you just talking to your partners. Like, you're not even really enjoying yourself. So I don't even know why anyone would even want to go to downtown LA. If you are from LA, tell me about LA in the comment section below. I would really, really, really like to know how y'all feel about it. Because a couple of the people I was with, they're from Cali. And they're like, I don't like downtown LA. Why would you pick downtown LA? And oh my God, don't even get me started on traffic. Oh, If you think 3 lanes is bad, where you look, oh, it's 3-lane traffic, oh, it's crammed. Yeah, try 5 to 6 lanes where everybody's driving crazy. And then next to those people on motorcycles are driving right on the middle of the dotted line. Like where if they mess up one time, they die. That's, y'all live crazy, man. Y'all live crazy. But let me know how y'all really feel about Cali in the comment section below. So maybe y'all can give me some recommendations to some better places I could check out so I can really enjoy it. Because honestly, I want to move there. I love Anaheim. I'm telling you, I really love Anaheim. But let me know in the comment section below. Every shout out.